Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Reenie and this is the Enchanted Planner. Today we are going to do a flip through of the entire year of my health planner. Normally I do a flip through of the end of the month, but I also realized I didn't start this channel till August, so a lot of these spreads you probably haven't seen. So we're going to just do an entire year flip through instead of just the month of December. December obviously will be in here, but so this is the home for my health planner. And we start out the year with a Squad Girl spread. For most of last year, I guess, I used this printable, which is from Stephanie at Squared Plans. Love her printables. And I used the teacher printable for the last bit of 2021 as well. So I may flip back and forth between the two. I like both layouts. I believe this was part of the Plannable challenge. I just can't remember what the theme was, but I used the Squad Life sticker book for this, right? So that would be the very first week in this planner. And then we move into week 2. And I used the Wellness sticker book. And this is a very full spread. It kind of looks cool. I mean, there are obvious places where I skipped a meal, but, we're all a work in progress. I just don't get hungry. So it's crazy trying to get enough calories in every day. It's like, it's troublesome sometimes. So this is the second week in January. And the third week, of course, was my birthday on the Saturday. So I used the Wrong Girls in addition to just a few. These balloons matched because, of course, there's a lot of pink throughout the spread. So I managed to still note my birthday and still use a theme, which is kind of cool. Workouts, yeah, didn't happen. Most of this past year I was dealing with, well, I still deal with it, but I have a damaged nerve in my neck from a car accident combined with some overuse injuries in my neck and shoulder from fitness. So it's always a struggle trying to get exercise in, but also not suffer for 3 days after doing so. This was a plannable theme for this week, and it had something to do with movies. So I loved this spread. I thought it was so much fun. I went and got clip art and I printed them out, and then I used the popcorn boxes out of I think it was the food sticker book. And I created, like, this is all clip art that I printed out and then just made into stickers for the spread, right? So this was a lot of fun. I love this quote. Today has been canceled. This whole week was been canceled. But it was a good week, right? And then this is the last week in January, and I opted to use the Stargazer theme, I think is what this is. Stargazer? I honestly don't remember. I think it's Stargazer. Again, workouts didn't happen, right? So then we're moving into the month of February. Now, I had also purchased Stephanie's lined monthlies with the intention of like doing some journaling every day. Yeah, it didn't happen. We made it to the 5th of February. This week was also, a lot of these themes you'll find are part of the Plannable Challenge. I just don't remember what they were, like the themes were, but I loved this spread. These stickers came out of the Flower Power sticker book, and these, like the Best Week Ever and the Oh Yes You Can, I think came out of the Today is the Day sticker book, which I think a lot of people refer to as the 1, 2, 3, 4. Either that or they came out of the watercolor sticker book. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I loved this spread. Then I also love this one. I was feeling cheeky. So we used the Stick Girls in combination with, current mood. I love these guys. Like, oh my God, I'm about to lose it. And then, of course, Valentine's Day was on the 14th. But I also make little notes in and around because with menopause, being postmenopausal, I go through spouts of insomnia. And I tell you, insomnia is like, the lack of sleep is like a leading cause of insanity. There are some days I just don't know how I function, but there's weeks where it's great, and then there's weeks where it's not so good. So I just make little notes. If I, fell asleep on the couch by accident, or if I didn't sleep at all. This was a fun week. Got these out of one of the Flower Power sticker, or not Flower, the Mega sticker books. I can't remember if I think it's the pastel or is it the brights. One of them has the doodles, and then I just used gel pens to color some of them in so they looked cool. But you can see by this, right? Like, even as a fitness and health professional, I have some not so good weeks, and anybody that tells you different is full of shit, because we all have good weeks and we all have bad weeks. There's also weeks where I completely forget to write it down. And then because I have like Menno brain, I can't remember what we ate. So this happens as well, right? So there's always a reason. Not necessarily did I always skip meals. Like I doubt that I didn't eat at all on this day, but I didn't fill in the bottom either. So my guess is that I just forgot to write these 2 days down and didn't get back to my planner in time when my memory was still remembering what I had. And then we are into March. This is the first week in March. And this was a fun spread too. I used components from Healthy Hero, I think is what these are from. Just trying to give myself little bits of encouragement here and there. I also started a sugar detox with my women's only Facebook group as a challenge this month, and it was great because I hadn't been really drinking all that much water and I'd been drinking too much ginger ale instead. So it takes a while for your palate to adjust to get rid of the sugar. So, you fight through it, and then I really don't even care for pop that much. I have like a pop a day if I'm lucky. I sort of treat myself at night, a little bit of bubbly stuff before I go to bed, but I drink a lot of water now, and it's because I did this challenge with my girls. And, some of us, managed to go from drinking no water to a good amount of water. It's perfect, right? I think I'll do another one this year with them because we've had some new members join in the group too. So I love doing little challenges with them. Love it. Okay, so this is March 8th to the 14th. This was a great week. Love this spread. And I was very full. This was a good week, and you can see like I got in tons of water, and this was because I had kicked the sugar habit and managed to get myself back onto drinking a lot of water. This was something to do with the Plannable challenge as well, and this has probably got quite a bit of glare on it, so I'm really sorry about that. I'll see if I can change that a bit. These I just picked up at the dollar store, and I did a St. Patrick's Day spread, right? All green, luckily Irish, because most of my family's Irish, so that works too. Then I decided to mix things up in March. So what I started doing is because I wanted to decorate this whole section down here, but then I wouldn't have any room to do what I needed to do to track stats. So I took a insert paper and I just put everything onto it and did a little bit of, daily notes, as well as keeping track of the stats and that I wanted to check on, right? So this is another really great spread. These are Live Love Posh stickers, and these came out of the sticker roll packs. Okay, then we are moving into April, and this is where I started with Elise's journaling prompts. So we integrate those in a bit as well. So we're still sticking with this, right? This was not a great week, or I forgot to fill stuff in, which is part of it. This was something to do with rainbow I think it was floral rainbow in the Plannable challenge. We also, COVID got me feeling mad. Yeah. We ended up with COVID at the end of March, I think it was. Yes, end of March, that would make sense. So we ended up with COVID at the end of March, beginning of April. I barely got it. My husband was very, very sick, not hospital type sick, but I've never seen him that sick with a respiratory infection. He also was running temperatures of like 104.5. So, we nursed him through it, but it's an interesting little virus. It is. I didn't get it. I think Fred has had it twice, and I didn't get it again. And I sleep beside the man every night, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'm immune to COVID. I'm not sure. Don't want to test my luck on that though. Already had it in my house once. I think I had symptoms for about 2 hours, and that was it. Gone. Okay. This is the April 5th to the 11th. I was really not feeling planning, and you can tell, because I just sort of slapped stuff on and called her done. But because I slapped stuff on, I really didn't want to use this spread. And this is what I've learned about myself. Like, I need to like the spread in order to want to use it. Okay, then what we did for a while is I switched into trying to use the horizontal layout to combine some journaling in addition to tracking meals. So we tried that for a bit. This is Live Love Posh's sticker book, and if memory serves me right, this is a layout that I boosted from Desiree. I boost quite a few of her layouts, actually. I mean, of course, when I post them, she's given full credit, but when I'm having those weeks where I have no inspiration, that is why it's wonderful that the planner community shares all of their stuff, because it sparks ideas for us. I had fun with this layout. Colorful Leopard is not a book that I thought I was really going to like, but I, you know, every once in a while I'll buy a book just because, you know, I'm like, I don't like this. I'm going to push myself to use it. And it turns out that I actually quite like it. So I do. I really like Colorful. No, this isn't Colorful Leopard. This is Jungle Vibes. My apologies. This is Jungle Vibes. Again, Colorful Leopard was another one. Jungle Vibes was another one. Didn't think I was going to like them. And sure enough, I do. Then we used one of my favorite sticker books. Love Dream Seeker. The only problem I have with it is it doesn't have nearly enough decorative elements in it. It's the only complaint I have, which is why I have about 4 copies of the dang thing, because the books don't really have a lot of decor, like these pieces of decor in them. But yeah, I love that sticker book. So this is just, you know, the matching little insert that I did and didn't have a couple of days of journaling, right? This is for my meals and I forgot to track them, obviously. That is the last week in April, and then we're moving into May. And this is, I don't remember, but this is one of my favorite quotes. She turned her can'ts into cans and her dreams into plans. Love that quote. I had started to ensure that I was reading every day, but I kind of fell off the wagon too. So, I mean, I throw things at myself every once in a while to try and build some new habits, but, you know, little bits here and there. Then this was another one for the Plannable Challenge, but I can't remember what it was for. But this is Botanicals. That's the Botanical sticker book. And then this spread was a spread that Christine at Twinkle Plans Her Day had done, and I freaking loved it. So I had to make my own version of it. She had done hers, I think, in her classic, and she had the boxes going like this, but I loved it. So I combined, this is indigo, colorful shapes, and Live Love Posh. But yeah, I loved this spread. There's another one of the spreads in one of my books that came from an idea from Christine too. See, prime example of a week I didn't want to decorate, but I still wanted to track some stuff. So, you know, we all have those weeks, and that's okay. You don't beat yourself up if you don't plan a week, right? See, we're getting into some more of them. I didn't plan. I just was in a place where I just didn't care. So, you know, I needed a break. Then we move into, you know, being back on the program. These came from According to Allie, and dragonflies. I love dragonflies. I have my daughter's mother-in-law, anything dragonfly she sees, she buys for me. So I get dragonfly stuff all the time for Christmas. like I got so many dragonfly things. I don't know what to do with them all, but dragonfly to me is a very important creature. They've always sort of followed me around my whole life, and they stand for transformation. They really do. So I kind of consider them like a totem, if you will. I know it seems a little bit fluffy, but it's the Enchanted Planner, so what you think you're getting, right? But I loved this spread. The soft, pretty colors. Loved it. These are the alcohol inks combined with the dragonfly sheet that she did. It was beautiful. Then we went into the next week, which this is, I think, Pastel Tropics. And again, not much going on at the beginning of the week, but we sort of caught up at the end. This was moving into that heat wave we had here in BC, in the lower south coast. We had temperatures, record-breaking temperatures. It was so hot in my house. All I wanted to do was eat freezies. That's pretty much all I wanted to do was eat freezies. It was so hot. I think we reached temperatures of like 42 and 43 degrees in my house. It was insane. Insane. And we had an air conditioner going upstairs in our bedroom, but the air conditioner was having trouble keeping up. Here's another week. Really cute spread. Fell off the wagon. Didn't bother to track anything at the end of the week. I mean, it's not like I didn't eat for 4 days. I just didn't track. So my intention this year is to be really consistent with my health and fitness. Really consistent. Again, I'm looking for that harmony in all aspects of my life. This is Miss Maker, and I only have the accessory book for Miss Maker, and I love it. I love it. I think it's so cute. Plan a Happy Life. I can't remember where that came out of. I think it's one of the books that Stephanie had just before she decided to vamoose from the company. I love this spread. Super cute. Okay, and then we're moving into August, and this is about when I started this channel, I believe. So this is Jungle Vibes again. Again, super fun spread. And this is when I moved. Yes, I moved into trying out the teacher layout for health and wellness, and I fell in love with it. It is so versatile. Took me a while to bend my brain around how to decorate it, but it is very versatile. And then the next week is watermelons. And this was from According to Ali. These are so much fun too. I think I went through a food phase here coming up. Oh, yep. The next week is peaches. Again, from According to Ali. And then we go into squad goals. And this is the newer squad goals. I'm not as excited about this Squad Girls book. I far prefer the other ones, the seasonal ones. I didn't care for these ones where it's like, you know, exercise and work and stuff. I mean, they're still okay, but they're not ones that I were like, ooh, I really want to use those, right? So this is out of those Squad Goals book. Then we move into September, and we have the Leafy spread, which is using According to Ali's stickers again. And then we are into Colorful Leopard. And this is, again, another book that I didn't think I was going to like, and I fell in love with, which sometimes you got to challenge yourself. That's what I do with myself, right? If I think it's something I'm not going to like, I give it a try anyways, right? And this spread was copied from Janet Chappie Plans. She did this, and I loved it so much. And I had the same sticker, so I loved it. And she got the idea from a t-shirt she has that has an avocado on it. So I thought it was absolutely adorable. Just adorable. Then we have Mickey Mouse. And these are, again, I love these stickers. Really not much of a Disney fan, but I love these Mickey stickers. They're so fun. So fun. And this would be, I think we're in September. Yeah, I didn't put the month on. So we are in September 20th to the 26th. And then we have the last week in September. And this was just, again, a really quick throw it together spread because I was short on time. So I pulled out Healthy Hero, used some of the boxes, used some of the sticky notes. Away we go, right? Then we move into October. And this, again, was According to Ali, but this was when the fall release order showed up, and I fell in love with the seasonal fall book. And I finally managed to get the hedgehog onto a page. I think there's this one and another spread. He didn't make any sense on this spread, but I loved him, and I needed to get him onto a spread. And if you've been with me for a while, you were probably laughing all the way through this month because I was, you know, all over the hedgehogs. This is our Thanksgiving in Canada. It is Monday, what was Monday the 11th this year. So this is my Thanksgiving spread. And then we moved into pumpkins, and these came out of the Homebody Seasons, and I couldn't believe it when I went to look at that book. I'd never used any of the pumpkins from last year. I don't know how I missed that. It's one of those things like we have too many seasonal books and you can't use them all, right? So it was good because I got to use them this year. And then we have the ghosties and the little haunted house. And I photocopied this and made it smaller. This was a sticker pack that I bought from, they're like 3-dimensional sticker packs, I think. I think it was a 3-dimensional. Or did I photocopy that out of something else? I can't remember. You find quite a bit. If I want to use something and it won't work, I will photocopy it and adjust the size to make it work. But I like this spread. I thought it was really cute. Then we're moving into November, and this is my hedgehog spread. Love the hedgehogs. So cute. And I finally got to do a spread dedicated to the hedgehogs. And this is where I stopped doing a lot of my stats because it was almost redundant because I have an app in my phone that tracks all of the same stuff. So I decided to stop doing it in here. And then the next week we went with the autumn florals, and these are Mojo Jojo's boxes. The autumn florals are, of course, from According to Ali. I find small shop stickers and mini sticker books work really well in the teacher layout. The sizes on them are really perfect. And then this is my gnome spread. This was for the Dutch Planner Challenge. It was gnomes and shrooms was the theme. So I'm like, I can totally do gnomes and shrooms. And there we go. And then this would be the last week in November. And this was Farmhouse, the original Farmhouse. Just a nice, soft spread for the week. And then I used boxes from JoJo as well. Then we're moving into December. So the first week is the new Miss Maker, and there's been no exercise. I finally just decided to just throw in the towel on it. I'm like, between not having much time right now and being in pain, I'm like, I just tabled it. I will you know, set the intention for the new year, make a plan, because that's also part of the problem. And I've mentioned this a few times. If you don't have a map, you don't know where you're going. So I didn't have a map and I need to know where I'm going. So I will sit down and make that map, and then I will share that with you guys as well. And then I can't remember if this was part of a challenge somewhere or other, but this came from the new Live, Love, Posh, no, Winter Wonderland book. Super cute, again, with boxes from Mojo. Her books have saved my bacon all the way through the fall and winter. Those stickers from Mojo are great. I can't wait until she re-releases the black stickers. I'm all over that, man. And this was another one. Cute. Super cute. I think this was Gingerbread Wishes or something. Was one of the themes. This was my silly Santa Llama spread. It worked, right? And this is the last week in this planner. So that's it, you guys. It's the entire year in my health and fitness planner from January to December, all the way flipped through. Let me know what your thoughts are. This will wrap this video up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, please. Don't forget to like and, of course, subscribe. Chat very soon.